Piece.
See, this is a running gag on this channel that I always do. Not really a gag. I always say I steal this line from King of Lightning.
Stole.
Oda, stay flexing on his Kohai right now.
So one could say he's flexing so much that he never deflexes, and he's gonna get a cramp. Except for that one chapter randomly. Remember the chapter where Zoro was fighting the Scythe guy? You were like, not feeling it. First action we've gotten since Katakuri. I don't know if I like action in my action series.
Yo, bruh.
Now let's talk about. Here's what we need to talk about, right? So first of all, shut the fuck up, Redstock.
What did you say when you can shut the fuck up? I'll get your dick in your mouth, bitch.
Oh boy. Oh my, senpai. All right. Now, first of all, Law. He's about to go. Like, heads are gonna fucking roll when he shows up and sees his crewmates fucked up. Like, I'm telling you, man, we're gonna get seen. Law's gonna fucking devastate.
Yo, bro, I was like fucking. When I first saw that, I was like, oh my god. He's like, I won't forgive you for doubting my comment. Law, fucking see, this man better not fucking die. Okay?
He's gonna die. He's gonna die. He's gonna die. Wait.
I guarantee you. This is the part. I hate to say it, but I guarantee you, I feel like this is how Law would die. He's trying to save his teammates, gets captured.
He ain't gonna die from the scrubs unless Oda has Kaido descend from the heavens like the god he is and just squash Law.
Bro, because Law's anger is legit justified. He's
do you think he's gonna have that like blinded by rage thing and he's gonna make a shitty decision? And
I mean, honestly speaking, that seems like a type because Law isn't stupid, but human emotions cloud our judgment heavily, and it's clear that I like Oda's doing this. Law clearly loves his crew to the point to where, to the point to where this just people just suspecting them of betraying them pisses him off.
Well, think about it, right? Like, put it in the perspective of, like, if someone goes up to Luffy, like, you motherfucking Zoro and Sanji just snitched on us, you piece of shit. Can you imagine how pissed Luffy would be on that shit?
Like, technically, that did happen. Remember, back in Water 7 when the shipwrights were like, your crew fucking hit our dudes, and Luffy's like, "What the fuck? You're telling a lie."
Oh yeah, yeah, totally. I mean, they his boys, bro. That'd be like if someone come up to me and was like, "Yo, Thurman, he's part of the KKK." That doesn't even make any sense.
It's just like, and then I love this because he's like, alliances without trust might as well not exist.
No, it's true, man. Law's pissed. He's like, "What the fuck am I in this alliance for, bitch? Like fuck you."
Like. It's crazy too because I really I'm focusing so much on this because Oda is like setting this up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oda is definitely setting this up because Law is literally pissed. He's like, "Why the fuck am I even in this? Why am I even with you guys? We're gonna assume that my crew did this, right?"
Well, it was really just Shinobu. I mean, no one else did. So I mean, if he can get past Shinobu being there,
because think about it, right? He was the one who gave this idea to Luffy.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel you on that, right? Because it's like you ever be in like a group project, you come up with the idea, and then like a week later, like you're like sidelined on your own idea.
Yeah,
like that's kind of what he's probably feeling like right now.
Like he's like, why the fuck I set this on motion? I literally helped beat Doffy. I literally cut the mountain so they.
A lot of people say if it wasn't for Law, Luffy wouldn't have been able to beat Doflamingo because he severely damaged his internal organs first.
Yeah, Law was a big help.
Yeah.
But point being, like Law was a huge help, and the fact that someone just immediately like tries to say, "Oh, you betrayed us." Law, yeah, I'd be pissed too. Like, okay, I was the one who got Luffy on board. I was the one who helped Luffy beat Doffy. I was the one who stopped the mouth. I was the one who tried to get Doffy from out of the Seven Warlords.
Yep.
I was the one.
Oh my god, you remember that was epic, bro? When he called up. Oh god, yes.
Like just think about it. Everything that Law has done has weakened Kaido to some degree.
You're right.
Like,
I mean, 100%. Like, this is a lot of this was him, right? And, like, now here's the thing. This would have been a lot more impactful if it was more than just Shinobu. Like, if Nami and Sanji and if they were all like, yeah, your crew, you know what I mean? That would have been a bit more. But since it's just Shinobu, I can't help but feeling like, who the fuck cares about what Shinobu thinks? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
I agree with you.
like, can you imagine if Nami? Because I could see Nami and maybe Sanji kind of also being like, dude, what the fuck? You know, like that would have been a lot more impactful.
I don't know about Sanji. I feel like Sanji and Law had their moment.
Yeah, maybe
back on the ship.
But I feel like it would have to be more than just a couple, like more than just Nami. Speaking of Nami, let's move over to Nami, right? I don't know what the fuck Oda's on right now, but like the way he's drawing Nami, she is cuter than she has been in ever. Is it just me? Like, she's fucking cute in this chapter.
No, it's I really like how she just slaps like kettle meat pot, bro. She's like slapping.
Like, by the way, seeing Nami and Usopp hang again is like warming my heart. Tell me you felt that as an old school One Piece fan.
Oh yeah,
because remember, definitely. Like Nami and Usopp go way back, right? Like one of my favorite moments in the series is when Nami is like goes up to Usopp in his like gadget tinkering room, and she's like, "Yay, like bro, you and I, we're the kind of like the weak ones." Like when I first saw them hanging, I was like, "Oh, it's the weak ones," you know, like that's what they called themselves. Like you and me are the ones that we're not freaks. We don't have devil fruits. We're not monsters. We're not cyborgs. I mean, obviously this was before Frankie was there, but you know, you get the point, right? So like, I feel like they've always kind of had like an I don't know, like an unspoken bond, because like even like especially like I think when Brook first showed up, they were the two that were terrified when everyone else was like, let's go check this out, and then Usopp and Nami were like, what the fuck are you guys doing? So like I think that they have a friendship. I feel like they look at each other like the rational ones, right? Like everyone else, they're all freaks. We love them. They're our family, but they're fucking freaks. You and I are the normal humans in this group, and I can respect that friendship that they have.
Yes, most definitely. I love it.
Let's see here. But yeah, also, let's see here. So honestly, I don't give a flying fuck about these dudes that came in from the capital. They're boring as fuck, and I don't care, at all.
Bingo and Bongo.
Yeah, that was just honestly pointless. I don't really get the point. But what I do like is...
Are they your Sound 5 Naruto version?
Yeah, gross. Get out of here.
Bro, I do find it funny, however, I just want to touch on this, is that like these three are like the ones who got shanghaied by Komurosaki.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's fucking funny.
Which that's even funnier now that now that we're like pretty sure that's Hiyori, right? I like the idea that Hiyori's like kind of like, this is like hurting, because it makes more sense now. You can kind of look at it as like maybe Hiyori would do that just as like a big fuck you to everyone that was against her father. You know, like all these rich fucking oligarch motherfucker. I don't even know what you'd call them. You know, like rich. They're so rich they kind of have a say in government. So yeah, they'd be oligarchs. You know, like basically these rich fuckers that like probably had a hand in like fucking over her father. I like the idea that she's like, yeah, I'm just gonna fucking destroy them financially, like just as like a big fuck you, and like a, you know, it's probably got to be entertaining for her at the very least.
Yeah, because I you know, at first, you know, my thoughts about her have changed now, you know. This guy's clearly an artist. You know, so basically, I'm happy that she's one of these bitches. Fuck them.
Same. Yeah. I mean, it's funny how Oda does a good job at like kind of, it's like you can take this lesson to real life, right? Like you can meet someone who first impressions they come off as a fucking asshole, but then if you really understand their side of the story, all of a sudden they're not. You know. Now let's talk about Yasu. This motherfucker getting hella screen time, and so we find out that Toko. I think that's the right name. The laughing child. Let me find it. That's his daughter. Let me see. Toko. Yep, Toko. So the laughing kid. That's his daughter. So this guy's gonna be super important. And what I find fascinating is that like Kanjiro and Shinobu here have no idea who he is, and I find that funny. Like you talk to them like he's normal, like he's like someone you know, just like for that long. So what do you think about that?
Oof. Yeah.
This guy, like, it's really interesting. Like, because after that whole scene, you know, he's being super nice. He's giving the money to you know, all the poor people. But I can't help but wonder if he's gonna be a bad guy. You know what I mean? Because
there's no way. I was like, come on, don't make this guy like.
Listen, Thurman, think about it for a second, okay? They have no, hold on. They have no idea who this motherfucker is. He could easily be like a dude that like picked it up and he's like, oh, I see. You know, like that's just shady to me that they have no idea who he is.
bro. Because at first, I was waiting for the classic like, he was laughing, and then all of a sudden he like goes and talks to someone. He's like, okay,
all right, Orochi, I'm in.
bro. Yeah, I was waiting for that humongous character turn. I was waiting, bro. I kid you not, because I was like, because he made me declare because it's confirmed that he's Otoku's father,
which is interesting. Now, and by the way, you want to talk dark? Remember, what we know about Otoko is that she is a young girl in the possession of the same people that were in possession of Komurasaki, which means she is literally like, think about how dark this is, okay? She's literally like a 10-year-old that they are raising to eventually be a prostitute.
Yep. That is fucking
fucked.
Dark.
That is extra fucked. Which means that, assuming this guy isn't a bad guy and he's actually good, he sold his daughter into prostitution. I mean, okay, it's hard to say, right? Because the translation is he sold his daughter to the capital. But, like, that, how do you sell a person to a capital unless you're literally selling them into prostitution? Like, so to me, like, do you think, did this father knowingly put his daughter into that situation? Like, that's weird to me. Like, yeah, he's given the money for good causes, but, like, what do you think?
I think that was mistranslation on Daimimi's part, because it's to me, this guy doesn't seem like a bad father. Because the way the old woman made it seem like, she made it seem like she gave away his daughter so she could live a better life, because she's happy. She's living with Komurasaki. She has good clothes. She can eat.
So that's an interesting point. That's an interesting point. I need to go back and look and when she was first introduced, because I'm pretty sure, because Komurasaki talked about her like she was like her assistant or something like that. Which, to me, I interpreted that as she is a future prostitute. Like, she is also under the protection or control or ownership of this, like, prostitute ring. Which, again, is hella dark if that's true. So I'm going to have to reread that. Put your analysis of that in the comments, please, guys.
Because I think, because if Oda's going the dark route, then I guess the father was more or less doing the lesser of two evils, I guess.
I suppose you could do it like, I'm going to get her free before she becomes of age or something. Like before they start fucking her, I could like go in there and break her out maybe and temporarily use the money. I don't fucking know.
I mean, even then, like he even says that he's gonna die, like he's dying of starvation as we speak. So I'm assuming,
I don't know. That's tough. Yeah, I can't imagine he willingly knows that his daughter.
Yeah. I'm assuming like he clearly was like, okay, if anything, I'd rather my daughter, because back then prostitution was a liable was like
a lot more. I mean, motherfuckers got and keep in mind he says back then, but like in One Piece time, it's all relative. It's just that this is this is an island based off of feudal Japan, obviously, but yeah, I mean, you had fucking marriages as early as, like, 10, 12, fucking, like, the second women fucking could have babies, they'd fucking hook them up with someone. It was fucked.
Yeah, so I'm going to assume that he was trying to do, he was like, okay, instead of having my daughter starve to death.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
I'll just give her a life, I wouldn't say sell kind of dark. I would say give her away, so she can live her life, and then by the time she, becomes of age, because to me it seems like she loves Komurasaki. Like her and Komurasaki got along well.
Which is interesting, and I'm curious how they met and what connection they have.
Yeah, because if Komurasaki clearly died, keyword died. You can't see me winking, but
wink wonk.
Died for her. So I'm assuming that the father has some kind of plan. Okay, because. I'm going to be honest, like, it does sound fucked up that he gave his daughter to prostitution, but at the same time, the way the lady made it seem like, it's like, oh, he gave her away so she could live,
That makes sense. Now, but here's the next question, though. We know she has to be doing something because she's making money and sending the money to him. Like, it's a weird reversal. Like, a lot of times you'll hear about, like, people that will, like, immigrate. Like let's say some poor country, they'll immigrate to America, and then they'll send the money they make back to their family in the poor country. I'm sure you've heard of that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So with this scenario, it's very fascinating. The small, like, 10-year-old or so daughter is making money and sending it to her father. Now, again, keep in mind, she's making money. And pretty good money, because again, like, it's implied that if he just kept it for himself, he would be pretty well off. This is capital money we're talking. But he's spreading it over a whole village. So, like, what I'm saying is, like, if this little girl is making money, what the fuck is she making money doing? That is weird to me.
Yeah.
Like,
that
where I need some analysis on this, because that is strange, unless it really is as dark as I'm imagining it. Go ahead, Thurman.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, it's Oda. The One Piece is dark. It's read between the lines.
Yeah, well,
right?
between the lines dark. I mean, let's fucking talk about the elephant in the room from a couple arcs ago. Boa Hancock was raped. Like I don't know if people know this. Very obviously raped. Like she hates all men. She was a slave, and she, like, winces, like, every time someone sees her naked, or, like you know, when she, bruh, like, so, like, that's the kind of subtext you can look at with One Piece, right? And I love that about One Piece, because it's just obvious, you know, if you're gonna have an attractive woman as a slave with a bunch of disgusting men, and she hates all men, like, put two and two together, right? So, I mean, unless this is one of those Oda moments where it's like, read between the lines, look what's happening here. But even this, like, God, like, underage prostitution, that would be hella dark. Like, that's like berserk dark.
Yeah.
Like, so, I mean, I don't know.
It's a slippery slope, but, you know, I think
I wouldn't mind it. I like dark. But, I mean,
yeah. It's interesting, to say the least, but I for sure know that, I mean, it's obvious, read between the lines. It's what it is.
Yeah.
Oda does this a lot. I mean, a lot of series does this, but it's blatantly obvious. Like people even say that Robin and Nami were implied to be raped at some point, right?
I'd be curious on. Well, so I could see Robin. I don't know about raped, but she's definitely, like, used her body to get places. You know what I mean? Like throughout the different organizations she's gone, like, and, like, the spying she's done, like, 100%. With Nami, unless you want to say the fish. Well, here's the thing. Nami, her whole, like, life leading up to, like, where she is now was trying to get enough money to buy her village back. You could also put sex into that as well. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, you can imply what is real life like, and how would it, you know, intertwine with these fictional characters' lives. Go ahead.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, it's just, you know, just implications. Because one thing you always like to say is that sometimes reading between the lines is good, because it's analysis, right?
Oh, it's very important to do in basically any story.
Analysis, because it's interesting. I like how Oda is very good at this. Very good at reading between the lines. Well, letting us read between the lines for ourselves. You know?
Yeah, I agree. I love it. Now, also, one other thing I want to say, because I genuinely found this funny, when he's just walking out of the door and he's like, "Hey there, perverted man, beautiful girl in town maiden, I am leaving now."
Yo, they were gassed the fuck up.
Bro, well, first of all, perverted man. Like, Usopp wasn't even doing any perverted shit. What the fuck?
Yeah, about Sanji, but I'm like, wait a minute.
No, he's talking about Usopp, and he isn't even doing shit right now.
Bro, that's the first time I've ever heard of someone call Usopp a pervert. Wow.
I'm trying to think. I know in Thriller Bark, I think Usopp was, like, considering maybe peeping on Nami when she was, like, showering, but then didn't. I don't know. But no, again, I don't know. I'm still trying to get you to agree with me here. Is it just me, or is Nami drawn, like, way cuter in this chapter? Like, look at this. She's adorable. You know what it is? I'll tell you exactly what it is. I'm one of those weirdos. Some, you know, people are like, "Oh, you're not weird," but some people do call me weird. I'm one of those weirdos that's into small breasts. I have, like, a small breast kink. You feel me on that, Thurman?
That's not weird.
Thank you. So people, you have no idea the amount of people that think I'm weird for that.
It's fucking breast size does not matter. A real breast man loves all breast size.
All breasts are good breasts. Now listen, Oda said in an interview that, like, basically all of the women that normally have huge bust sizes are gonna look smaller this arc, because the point of a kimono is to, like, show off the slender figure of a woman, right? So, like, basically he talked about how, like, women that normally in his series have huge ass boobs not gonna be that way in this arc. So I feel like normally I'm like, meh, I'm Nami, and now I'm like, oh my god, she's so cute, because that's like my weird thing. That's my guess.
Yo,
Because like, if you want, I'm gonna fucking I'll pop up a picture. I actually was talking to my artist. Not like I own her. Our artist that we pay.
Artist.
Shut up. My artist friend that I love and adore. Shut the fuck up, Thurman.
Our artist. Well, honestly speaking, technically, she's not my friend.
Have you paid her once, Thurman? Yeah, I don't think so. Only I paid.
No, I paid her through appreciation. That's all enough.
That's fucked up. He's kidding. We pay her good money.
That doesn't pay for bills or pay for anything, but it counts for something, I guess.
I give her a crisp high five. All right. Now, but like I'm gonna edit it up here. Hopefully, I remember because sometimes I'm tired. I made she made this thing where it was like, here's all the fictional characters I'm attracted to, and I was like, interesting. I'm gonna do that with me, and I found out something about myself. 90% of the characters I chose were petite, black-haired women with like B cup or less. And you want to know who was in that, Thurman? Sally from Black Clover.
Yeah.
Remember, like that's how you know I'm like genuinely attracted to a character, because I hate Black Clover, and I was like, I'm so fucking attracted to this character, and immediately after that reading sesh, looked up hentai of that character.
He's kidding. He doesn't hate Black Clover. He's just a fucking. He's doing it for the memes. He's into the series.
No, I'm not. I feel very meh about Black Clover. Okay, it's strange.
You are so wishy-washy.
No, bitch. Listen, just because there's parts that are good and parts that aren't. Like, bro, we were reading it, and I was like, this sucks. And then you were, like, shocked at me being like, that panel's cool. You were like, make up your mind. I'm like, no, because this whole chapter sucked, except that panel was cool. That's not me being wishy-washy.
Stop fronting. You are such a liar.
What are you talking about?
You so bad. Anyway, don't let this man fool you. He's indifferent to the series. He's playing it off.
The water whatever the fuck arc is pretty good. It's better than the rest of them. But let's see here.
He's pulling at David right now. He's doing it for the memes.
Do it for the Vine. All right, now back to the hockey training here. Like, bro, I'm gonna start immediately with my boy Caribou. I'm gonna make a fucking bold prediction. Are you ready? Caribou. Caribou is going to be the Mr. 3 of this arc. Remember how Mr. 3 was helpful back in Marineford? Caribou will be that in this arc. I'm calling it now.
I could dig it, bro.
Because, Caribou, I swear to God, bro, he's gonna, like, carry a bunch of... Like, think about it, bro. You know what he can do with his body. He has basically... He's almost like the Castle Fruit, with, what's his fuck? He can, like, store motherfuckers in his body, like a bunch of shit. He can store weapons in his body. I almost guarantee you it's gonna be something where it's like, alright, we're gonna sneak into Kaido's things, pretend to be party guests, and we're gonna have all of the swords in Caribou, and then he'll just spit them out, and everyone will catch their swords all epically. Caribou is going to be the Mr. 3 this arc. He's going to be MVP. And then it's going to redeem him kind of, maybe a little.
Bro, Luffy already forgave him, man. Luffy.
Just like Caribou doesn't trust it, I don't trust it.
Bro, Luffy. Yo, I've been seeing this style of Luffy for a long time. He's like, okay, since you're not a bad guy anymore, I'll forgive you.
Not like you weren't, like, you know, literally sexually harassing mermaids or anything. Bro, like... By the way, can we just flash back to when Oda did that thing that Oda does, and I hate it when he does this. So, you know how Mr. 2 looks like he died, then it was confirmed in a fucking cover story that he didn't die?
Yep.
You know that same thing happened with Caribou's fucking crew, right?
No way.
So do you remember what happened to Caribou's crew in the canon of the story?
Yeah, they sank, right?
So they were... Here, this is what pisses me off, bro. They were fucking 10,000 meters below the sea. They made a huge fucking deal every time that bubble almost popped. Like, it is instant death. We are so fucking down here. We will just die. We will be crushed by the sea, yada, 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 right? That's what happened to Caribou's crew. It was actually a fucking hilariously dark scene. Caribou jumped over to the Straw Hats ship, like he was like, all right, we're gonna board their ship, man. And then he turned around and they were just crushed by the fucking water. And he was like, oh my god, my family. And then he was like, literally like, please allow me a moment of silence to mourn my crew. And then they just fucking built the barrel around him as he was having his moment of silence. You remember that shit?
Yeah.
Of course, in the fucking cover story that was centered around him, there was a fucking shot of his crew looking for him. So somehow they lived through that. God damn it, Oda. Just saying. That pisses me off.
Ah, wow.
But anyway,
this man,
Caribou's back. I love stupid, shitty characters like this, and I can't wait to see him be the Mr. 3 of this arc.
So I want to comment on the one part I love about this.
Oh, please do.
This man Luffy, yo,
Punching the fuck out of everybody.
It's baffling me. I'm really happy that I'm stupid because I can enjoy moments like this for characters that don't seem to be very good. Apparently, like when they're like, Luffy's like, oh, right here, hockey. Okay, no, that's better. We can talk now.
Bro,
You're not telling me that shit.
Just because you're quote unquote stupid and I'm quote unquote smart doesn't mean I don't enjoy this. Like, what the fuck? You didn't think I'd enjoy this?
No one would have, like, this is one of the reasons why I love Luffy as a character. Small shit like that makes me love characters. Like, it's just like.
What, just him being like, nope, 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 as he's beating the fuck out of people?
Just that, and the fact that he's just like, it's just like, oh shit, there's too many guards around here.
Yo, that shit fucking killed me, bro. Like, alright, we're good. Bro, he's getting on that Pirate King level, bro. I'm telling you. Like that's godly. Like I love that he can do that.
Bro, you remember that SpongeBob episode, the Tattletale Strangler, bro?
Yo,
like,
yes.
He was gonna strangle SpongeBob out of the open. And he was like, and the people drive by. He was like, there's too many witnesses around here. Luffy's just like, there's too many witnesses around here.
Bro, like, that's so
all
funny,
right,
bro. Like, he's pulling, like, remember when we first saw this shit? Like, Rayleigh just walked out into the fucking auction hall, like, yeah, and you're all fucking passed out. Like, he's getting on that level now, bro. And yes, I know he knocked out 50,000 fuckers in Fishman Island, but they were scrubs. These are scrubs too, but they're Kaido scrubs, which to me makes them like level 5 scrubs. So like, here's the thing, right? A shitty Kaido subordinate now is probably as strong as like Arlong was back in the day. You know what I mean? I'm trying to think. Like what would you scale like a shitty Kaido scrub as now? Because like that's how power scaling works, right? Like a shitty Kaido scrub, someone that's a scrub to Luffy now, like would be a challenge to him back in the day. So like, what do you think of like a shitty Kaido scrub would compare to nowadays? Use your power scaling knowledge.
So like a scrub from Kaido's crew to I would say probably not a Sabaody, but
bruh.
Maybe like I'm
trying to think. Kaido scrub, maybe. You think a Kaido scrub? No. I gotta think of someone here. Could a Kaido scrub scrap with like a low level CP9, like Kumadori from CP9? Could like a gifter scrap with that motherfucker?
Yes.
Oof. That's fucked up. That hurts.
Because I mean. Technically, if you want to be
bro, you gotta stop smacking your lips in the mic. That's awful. No one wants to hear that shit.
I am so sorry. I do that. That was fans. I apologize. Thank you, Red, for pointing that out.
You're welcome. Hey, when we get like way more subscribers, I'm gonna ask someone to make a compilation of like every sniffle and like mouth noise, and just put it into like a 10-minute clip of just Thurman go like. Yeah.
Fuck you, Red. Woo, baby. This is why I love it. This is why
you can make a compilation of every time I was a conceited prick.
Like now?
Yeah. Every time I asserted my intelligence over Thurman.
So, basically...
Thurman, one more thing. I have a legitimate question. How long until someone fucking says that I'm racist because of those jokes?
No. Not really. All about context and intent.
Oh, I know, but like you have no idea the amount of people that will like my fucking best boyfriend here. I love this man. Also, I said best boy and then friend, and then it came out as best boyfriend. Let's just fuck. Come on now. Either way, that's genuinely a concern that I have. Like, someone's gonna be like, did you see the thing? PewDiePie. Okay, you know PewDiePie did that fucking rap where he's like, I'm a blue eyes white dragon, and you're just dark magician. Someone was like, blue eyes, white, and then he's called them a dark magician. Is this racism?
Is this racism?
Did you see that shit? That's so funny.
Big facts.
Anyway, what are you saying? Sorry.
Oh no, I was agreeing with you.
You were saying something earlier though.
Oh, so I was saying, shit, what was I saying?
Luffy.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we're talking about Kaido scrapping with Kumadori.
Oh, okay. So basically, technically via scaling, if we're talking like scrub, because the thing is,
by scrub I mean the people he's fighting like right now in the ring, like gifters and shit.
Scaling wise, it's weird, right? So I am 100% confident that pre-time skip Luffy would lose to a scrub gifter.
A Kaido scrub.
Yes.
Lose or just have like a tough like pacifista level fight.
Without plot, probably lose, depending on who he's fighting. Because we have to take into account that Luffy has trained and gotten stronger, and he gets stronger every time he fights. So I wouldn't say it's kind of fair to compare the CP9 scrub to a gifter, because Luffy is stronger than he was back then, and Luffy didn't know hockey then like he knows it now.
Right.
But if we were to say, like, if it was like a CP9 versus like Queen or something like that, then yeah, Queen stuff.
Queen would fucking wreck the entirety of CP9. Easy.
So it's just like it's hard to say.
I wish on that note, I wish there was more, like, I wish we knew a bit more on what level the scrubs were here. Because you know what I liked about Big Mom's scrubs? Big Mom's scrubs, we could fucking scale those motherfuckers. Because Big Mom had scrubs that knew Skywalk. Like, like that just confirms they're at CP9 level to me. You know what I mean? Like, Big Mom had scrubs that were doing Skywalk and, like, actually contending with Sanji and shit. Like, that was impressive. So we need to see more from, because Kaido's scrubs so far, honestly disappointing. I want to see, because, like, here's the thing. You have to show this motherfucker is a Yonko. Like, his scrubs should be, like, generally pretty good. They can still be scrubs, but, like, they can't be bitches, in my opinion. Like, hold this L, as people have been calling him. Like, that was bitchy, bro. That was some bullshit.
Scrub boards.
All right. So, yeah, no, he knocks out motherfuckers. That was hilarious. Caribou, my boy, comes in. They do talk about, I do like this. He does know of Roger, because Roger at one point did come to Wano. Although we busted my theory that he was on Roger's ship, it seems, so that's good. Although, maybe not, because he does say a long time ago when he came to this land, ... maybe he was going to be like, I sailed with him. I don't know. Let's see.
I just really like how, like, it's turning into another Impel Down shit right now.
Prison break. I'm ready.
Yo, Oda loves his prison breaks, man. Yo, I'm not saying anything. I'm not no snitch, but this is the second time, technically the third time that Oda's, talking about a prison break.
Third time? Are you counting the Big Mom, like, little mini prison?
Yeah.
He's falling back on that prison break shit.
I don't know, but I think Oda has some plans to break out some people from prison, fam. I don't know. Oda loves prison breaks. Oda's high key.
So what you're saying is he's practicing breaking out real people out of a prison through this manga.
Yo, you never know. He's basically saying that in this manga, the way everyone's trying to find out the revolution, One Piece all along has been one big plan to take over Japan. That's all it is. And now I hear the Illuminati knocking at my door right now. I have discovered it.
He knows too much. That's amazing.
He knows too much. He's silenced.
Bro,
So,
you know what we need
like,
to do?
you're
We need
here-
to have an aside here, Thurman. Did you see? Remember that Oda author comment I sent you, bro? I'm like legitimately nervous about Oda. Like, I don't know if you guys know this. He recently. So not only he's had a couple where he's like, oh, my doctors keep telling me I'm gonna die before I end the series if I don't get my shit together. And then his recent fucking author comment was, it was something like, I'm trying to walk 30 minutes a day so I don't have an early death. Jesus, Oda. Thoughts?
Oh, man. I already gave my thoughts in our chat, bro. It's
Yeah,
It's the
no, let
person-
me read it because the wording is way more grim. It seems that if I don't start exercising, I'll have an early death. So I've made it a goal to walk 30 minutes every day. Jesus. And before you think we're over-exaggerating, he's had like 5 comments in the past year about like dying early. Like, so, go ahead.
not only is that scary for his family, but it's wow, man. Oda, my boy, I don't think walking's enough. I'm pretty sure Japan has a gym, 24-hour fitness, Planet Fitness. I don't know. A lot of businesses out there, probably. You never know.
Yeah, he should run on a treadmill while he's like plotting shit out.
Treadmill, lifting weights, yoga, something.
Well, you know what he needs to do? I think so. The main 3 issues are this. One, I don't know if he still is. He might have. I know he was trying to quit. At one point in his life, he was a pack-a-day smoker. That means an entire pack of cigarettes a day. Okay? 2, heavy-ass drinker, by his own admission. 3, less than 4 hours of sleep a night. That is a combination that is fucking deadly. So, like, sleep more, first of all. Okay? Like, I don't know what you need to do, man. Get more editors. I don't fucking know. You gotta sleep. You get the idea. I will shut up here, but here, just like, I worry about Yoda, man. I really do. But here, Thurman. So, we see a map of the prison here, right? Go to the page where it's the map of the prison. I need to compare something to you real quick. So, because I love the layout. Like, the geography is fucking cool, right? So you see that map of the prison?
Uh-huh.
So it's page 17 on the top. Does that remind you of anything?
It kind of does, but let me see.
Check your Facebook. That's the Promised Neverland Gracefield, my dude.
Oh, don't, Oda. Don't stoop yourself so low to comparing yourself to trash. Don't. Please don't.
Just to clarify, first Darker Promised Neverland was godly, and then it kind of just fell from there.
That first arc can't save it from its shitty.
Yeah, it can. I see it as 2 separate entities, bro. Like the fucking Death Note Part 1 and 2. I literally bought the first arc of the volumes and then stopped there.
That's cheating, and you know it.
Yeah, okay. You want me to buy the shitty fucking arc? Anyway. But no, I mean, I saw that immediately, and I was like, that is Oda's Gracefield. I do literally love the layout, though. Like, it's a cool layout.
That's Oda's better than Gracefield.
Oh, for sure. And like, especially like the final page where we see the Big Mamu coming up on this shit. Like, that shit looks cool.
Bro,
Bruh. Yo, okay. Where's that gonna go?
We can Big Mom right now. She's hungry as fuck.
Bro. See, now here's the sad part, right? It's nighttime. Did Queen leave? Because I really wanted that Queen Big Mom altercation.
I'm assuming, like, Impel Down is a place for them to sleep at, because judging
It's not Impel
by,
Down, bitch.
But I'm saying it would be smart to
Impel
have
Up.
resting quarters for their fucking.
I hope so, bro.
Because I mean, think about it, right? Clearly, it took Queen a while to get there to that island.
That's true.
So-
He wrote on his fucking whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah, it'd be stupid to leave there every night. So I'm assuming.
I'm sorry. Can we talk about how shitty of a prison this is? It's so bad. Like, Luffy is in the middle of this prison, and he just does that, like, all right, let me just knock everybody out. Like, literally, I am shocked he hasn't escaped yet. Literally, the only thing keeping him in here right now is the fucking collar, because he can't leave that ring. If it wasn't for that, he'd be gone. That is insane. This is a shit prison. Big Mom's prison was better than this prison.
Yo, because think about it, technically it's not even a prison, it's like a reform, bro. Kaido literally wants everyone in that prison to join his crew. Like,
You think everyone?
I mean, it's baffling to me that Kaido would keep so many people alive. Like, come on, like Kaido.
I love the idea of Kaido just like basically being a nega Luffy, and like literally everyone he asks to join his crew, like, hey, join my crew.
Because
that's why his scrubs are so shitty.
Like, that's the point of the whole crew. Like, the prison is literally made to reform people into. You beat them into submission so badly until they say, okay, fine, we'll join your crew. Just don't kill us. Like, that's what the prison's for.
Bro, like, he should have just sent Queen immediately, bro. Like, it's Luffy. Like, just get Queen in there. Fucking. Ugh. I need to see Queen fight Luffy. Like, I need this now.
Queen wants to have fun, fam.
I love Queen. Yeah, it just keeps. How many fucking shots of him just scarfing that shit do we need? It's the same shot every time of just Queen, like. And, like, Queen's like, bro, slow down. You're beating him too quickly. This is boring. Oh, I love him.
Oh, yeah, bro. Ooh.
Now, genuine question. What do you think is going to... How is Big Mom going to play into this?
So, I'm assuming she's going to be a distraction of some kind. No, she might even fight Queen, honestly.
Well, that would be cool, by the way. Well, here's the thing. Here's what's interesting to me, okay? Luffy, the way he words it is, so basically we destroy this place. It wasn't just let people out. Fucking destroy this place. And then you cut to Big Mom coming. So who do you think's gonna fucking destroy this place? I think it's gonna be Big Mom.
I don't know.
Also, let's not forget, Luffy was able to destroy like half of Noah, which was a ship like a third as big as the Fishman Island the island itself. I mean, if Luffy really wanted to destroy this place, although I think he'd kill people in the process. But, like, I don't know. I mean, the way he words it is destroy this place. So, like, is he just going to go around wreaking all the havoc? Is it really going to be another Impel Down? Like, I'm so interested.
I'd be curious to see what's going on. You know?
Yeah, same.
Like, how everything is going to go down towards the end. That would be interesting.
Yeah, I guess we're going in circles. There's not much more to talk about, I guess. I mean, I want to see Queen and Big Mom interact because, again, I want to see the difference between a Yonko and a Yonko commander, right? Like, I want to see the power scale difference because I understand that they are leagues above their commanders, but I don't want them to be, like, one-shot level leagues. You know what I'm saying?
Big facts.
You feel me, right? Because it's like, to me, that'd be stupid. That'd be like if in Bleach, like the vice captain, if the vice captain couldn't put up a little bit of a fight against a captain, like that's shitty. Like, so like I like the idea of Queen, you know, knowing he's out of his league. Like, okay, that's fucking Big Mom. I mean, I can maybe hold her back. I can, you know, like I think Queen. The smart idea for Queen to be like, all right, protect the prison. I'll try to divert her this way, and then maybe call Kaido. You know.
Woo-hoo.
I don't know, man. I mean, who the fuck knows what's happening right now? I guess that's about it. Any final thoughts for you?
Ah, man. It was a great chapter. 10 out of 10. We'll meet again.
Oh, my God. With that, peace.
Peace.